Now to Illinois restaurants. They are reeling in this crisis, doing anything they can to survive. For some, it's meant reinvention. For others, time to close shop. CBS 2's Vince Gerasole is live in Logan Square with a look at their struggles. Vince?
Brad, this is a mini restaurant row here at Logan Square. It's part of what gives the neighborhood its flavor, but this is a frightening number now from the Illinois Restaurant Association. In spite of delivery and takeout, restaurant sales across the state are down 80%, and thousands of restaurants are in jeopardy of never opening again.
The restaurant industry, we've kind of always been up against it anyways. The statistics are never in our favor to begin with.
Once known for its dine-in homemade pastas, the kitchen at Daisy's in Logan Square has pivoted to pay the bills.
It's all to go now, so the whole business model has changed.
Owner Joe Frillman debuted a new concept this past weekend. In the age of COVID-19, his dining space became a farmer's market with fresh produce, meal kits, and specialty products.
We had over 150 people come out to support us. I was kind of blown away. We didn't really know what to expect.
But for every hopeful moment like these,
it felt like a death.
There are thousands of others from restaurants in distress.
It felt like going through the grieving process, which I feel I still am.
Jean Roser, in business since 1996, was forced to close her two popular brunch destinations, Toast. Each sat only a handful of diners, and an eventual scaled-back reopening didn't add up.
Anytime I thought about it and I looked at the prospects, it just, in my gut, didn't feel like it was something that would be workable. According
to the Illinois Restaurant Association, in March, there were 25,851 restaurants operating in the state. It estimates that 20%, nearly 5,200 restaurants, will go out of business in the coming months because of COVID-19.
Do you think that's an exaggeration?
I think it's an undercount.
I think that's generous. I think that would be a best case scenario.
Independent restaurants bring wealth to the city, culturally, economically.
So those working the line in an industry with so much on the line push forward against the odds.
It's not whether or not you're not going to make it. It's you're always constantly doing whatever you can to make it.
You might miss a night out or a romantic table for two, but this number is especially important and much more important. The Illinois Restaurant Association says that there are 600,000 people employed in Illinois restaurants, and about half of them, Brad, are out of work.
That's something else, and you've covered it so much, Vince. What are the prospects of resuming dine-in service?
This is what really frustrates restaurant owners. Much of the state is expected to move from stage 2 to stage 3 by the end of the month. That would allow hair salons to reopen, gyms to reopen, all with limited capacities and social distancing, but it would not include dine-in services. And restaurant owners say theirs is already an industry that's highly regulated when it comes to health standards. They're willing to only allow fewer people inside their restaurants to space out their tables, and they continue to lobby the governor to reconsider and allow them to reopen when we do move to stage 3.
So as is, though, they're looking at stage 4.
Right, and you know, to get from stage 3 to stage 4, there's about a 28-day period where hospital admissions can't increase, and that's really almost a death knell to a lot of these restaurants. They're looking at towards the end of June before they might be able to reopen, and as we said, right now they're thinking maybe 5,200 restaurants might not make it. If they have to wait till the end of June, it could be much more than that.
Yeah, wow. Okay, thank you, Vince, painting that picture well.